Hey everybody, so today the Auditor General released her annual report. Now, she's Ontario's government watchdog, so this is the same office that exposed the Greenbelt scandal, Ontario Place, the Skills Development Fund corruption, all that stuff. Well, today she found more of the same, and I'm going to give you a few examples of what she found. So we all know, right, 2.5 million Ontarians don't have a family doctor. But guess what she found? Doug Ford has no plan to fix it. No plan to train more doctors, no timeline, no roadmap. Meanwhile, she also found out that Ontarians are, guess what, paying for healthcare with their credit cards instead of their OHIP cards. This is exactly what we've been warning her about. And look, Doug Ford has opened the floodgates to privatization. This neglect, this underfunding of our healthcare system, it's how he makes the case for that. Well, you probably know the NDP brought public health care to this country and to this province, and so we're going to fight like hell to keep it public. But let's talk again about another thing that the Auditor General found, and this is about Supply Ontario, which is run by Doug Ford's former chief of staff. Of course, during COVID, their job was to get the medical supplies for hospitals in financially responsible ways. But since 2021, it turns out that they have written off $1.4 billion worth of personal protective equipment. Over 1 billion items expired, unusable. And now they are literally burning it. They are setting your money on fire while hospitals say they can't get what they need. Now, here's the kicker among her findings, government ads. Doug Ford spent $112 million on government ads in the lead up to the last election. Now, I want you to imagine for a minute, you're sitting in a 22-hour emergency room wait, and then you're looking up and you're seeing an ad telling you just how great things are in Ontario. While people can't afford groceries, while young people can't find jobs, Doug Ford is trying to gaslight you with your own money. And here's the thing. He was the only one, him and his government were the only ones that knew that there was a snap election coming, right? We were supposed to have 2 more years before an election, but they decided they were going to call this early election. So what they did was before the election, they created all these ads with your money to tell everybody how great Ontario was doing. And the Auditor General says, you know what? At least half of those ads are purely partisan. They don't do anything to help you. They're not directing you to a service or a program or anything. That's just partisan propaganda. And he spent your money on that. And the thing about Doug Ford is what he chooses not to understand is that people don't need propaganda. They need a plan to fix healthcare, to tackle the cost of living crisis that we're all experiencing. People want a government that works and that it is honest and that doesn't waste their money. And you know what? I'm going to keep fighting until they get it.